Hey everyone, welcome to the video. And in this video, we are going to create a React app with the help of Vite. And we are also going to set up the Tailwind CSS. I also created one video before where I used PNP and Vite to install a React application. But here I'm going to go and one level more. Here, like I'm going to set up the Tailwind CSS. So first of all, let's understand what is the difference between this and the previous video. So here we are going to use like the NPM, and in the previous video we created with the help of PNPM. So there was little fast in the PNPM, but some of the developers might get confused like if we are going to have to use the Vite, then we need to use the PNPM. So that's why I'm going to make it clear by creating another project with the help of NPM. So let's start. Because I'm using the Windows, so I'm going to open the PowerShell. If you are a Ubuntu or Linux user, you can just open the terminal, and there you can write the commands to install a React application. So let's start. I'm going to use this D drive, and here I'm going to create an application. So first of all, the command is npm create wait@latest. If you want, you can just use the simple command this, or if you want, you can write the application name here, and then you can select the template. But if you only write this command npm create wait and latest, then in the next step it is going to ask the folder name and the template. So here I'm going to write the name wait project test. Okay, and the next step I'm going to select the framework, which is the React.js, and then I'm going to select the variant. So for me, I'm going to use the JavaScript. If you already know about the TypeScript, then you can start your project with TypeScript. So I'm starting here with the JavaScript. Now you can see it is suggesting few commands. One, to change the directory to the project directory. I think this is the app directory where you have to move. So I'm going to use the command cd wait, and then you can move to the application directory. And now you have to install all the dependencies. So we can install the dependencies by using this command npm install. Now once the dependencies are installed, you can run another command npm run dev, and it will start your project. So let's wait until this process completes, and then we will go through the next step. uh, in meanwhile, we can go through the next step, like how we can install the Tailwind CSS until the process is working. So what happening now, what we are going to do next is we are going to install the Tailwind and its dependencies with by the use of this command. If you like you can just go through the Tailwind CSS page, and you can see how they are managing. The same way I am using the here, like we are going to install all the packages that we need to configure the Tailwind CSS. Okay, so let's see if the installation is completed or not. Okay, now I can see all the packages has been installed. You can just ignore these things right now because we are on the initial stage. We don't have to think about it at the moment. So let's install, let's run the project npm run dev. So now it is started on localhost 5173 port, and click on it, and you will see this is the Vite plus React app. Okay, so now next to the next step, here we are going to install the Tailwind CSS by the use of this command. In the PowerShell, we are going to write this command. Okay, now I'm closing this, terminating this process, and going to install the Tailwind CSS. So this is the npm install -t. This is the Tailwind package. This is the post CSS package, and this is the auto prefixer package. Now all three packages has been installed with all the dependencies. Now we are going to create a configuration file. So once we will run the npx Tailwind CSS init and -p, it will create two configuration file, the Tailwind config.js and post CSS config.js. So let's run the command. Now it has created both the configuration file. If you want, you can just go to the vs code space dot. Now the project is open inside the vs code, and you can also use this terminal to run the command. So now we have the Tailwind config file here. We have the post css config file here, and for we also have the Vite configuration file here. So if you have to do any of the configuration, you can use these files. And this is the structure of React.js. So now in the next step, what we are going to do, we are going to replace the content part with this in the Tailwind configuration file. So src folder, any of the files like with the extension js tsx and js tsx, so it will check in all this extension if the classes are there. So it will help you, like it will also going to suggest you the classes. So this is like how it works, and this is going to execute the code. Okay, so now if I write any code inside any of these files, it is going to suggest me this. So let me modify some of the things. So I have just removed it here, and now I can write the classes here like text blue 500, and I can write some text here. This is a React plus Vite plus Tailwind CSS tutorial. Okay, now start the project again, npm run dev, and click on the link, and you can see, okay, I think this is the default text. So let's remove the css, all the css from the application. Now it will look something like this. I have added the classes, but it is not working right now because I haven't added one thing here, which is these uh, these imports that we have to do inside the index.css file. So what I'm going to do in the index.css, I will add these things on the top, and then we are going to check our application. Now you can see the color has been changed. We can do more modifications here, 5 and 10, and the width 10. Okay, 10. I think this is the this side, this will be full. So now it is something like this. Then I will add another color, red. It will show you like how this actually working here. So now you can see this is going to cover, this is covering the full screen here. So this is how the Tailwind CSS work with the React.js. And now we can remove all the unnecessary files from here, and we can just start working on with the React.js. So I hope you like this video. Also, if you face any problem with the Node.js or NPM, just tell me. I will create another video for even this. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.